back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oluwashindara Layemi, and it's so good to have you back. On this channel, I talk about faith, career, relationships, lifestyle, and every other good stuff. And this series is about my pregnancy journey. So this is the pregnancy playlist. Very soon, I'm going to be adding the motherhood playlist or the motherhood part to my YouTube. So welcome to my channel. I'm a first time mom, or I'm an expecting mom, and I am journaling, or I'm conversing, teaching people about things that I'm learning in this stage, and I hope that you can learn. I'm sure that this is not the first video that I'm posting. You can check on my channel to see more videos if this is your first time, and let me know the kind of videos you want me to film about. Even if giving birth, I'm going to film about it. This video is probably going to drop after I've given birth, because for some personal reasons, I just want to share this journey with the world after my bundle of joy arrives. So if this is your first time of watching, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and drop your comment. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for being a loyalist. I do appreciate. Now, I'm talking about my makeup because I think I really look good. Yeah, I know I look good. And yes, if you're wondering why I'm so glammed up like a pregnant mom, where did you get this trend from? No, I do not have this trend. I must have noticed from other of my videos, but I did photo shoots today, my maternity photo shoot, and I figured it would be nice to film with the glammed face before I clean it off, which is going to be very soon actually. So today I'm going to be talking about dealing with fear and anxiety in pregnancy. And I know that this is the little of things that a lot of women deal with from the point where you realize that you are pregnant. For some reasons, maybe someone around you actually just miscarried, or you've had a miscarriage before, you have a threatened pregnancy, high-risk pregnancy. For different reasons, you just will be scared. Based on what people are saying, based on what you're reading. Oh, tell me about Dr. Google. Dr. Google, are you Googling something? Googling a symptom, checking out a symptom, and the next thing you're saying is 1,000 ways to die. I mean, these things actually make people get scared. It makes people to start feeling scared and being anxious in their pregnancy and all of that. The way your body is changing, things that have never happened before. A lot of things just make, or you've seen symptoms that actually look like you're going to lose the baby. Different things can make you feel anxious and be fearful during pregnancy, and this is totally normal for almost every pregnant woman. Almost every pregnant woman and men at some point actually have to deal with fear and anxiety at some point in their pregnancy. But people have just found different coping mechanisms along how they can eradicate or manage this fear, or cope with this fear and anxiety during pregnancy. I'm reading from my other phone actually. So I mean, there are different types of fear and anxiety, and then there's the fear of the unknown, miscarriage, complications. I mean, you wake up every morning and you're thinking, am I going to lose this baby? Imagine if you're bleeding every day. I mean, I know people that have said that they bled for 7 days, some people 2 months, some people have to bleed like all through their first trimester, and different things. Some people have to go through cervical silage, different things just to ensure that they keep the baby. So this fear, it feels like you are moving and the next thing, baby is moving. Or you just, maybe you fell and you feel like, baby has this. So you go just had sex and you feel like you're bleeding and like, yeah, I've lost the baby. Different things can happen. So fear of complications, stressing. For me, one of my friends had just lost her pregnancy, and then I got pregnant like a few months after, and I was really scared. Trust me, I was dealing with that fear, because I was just like, this, I mean, she didn't do anything wrong. It wasn't like as if she was careless or anything. It just happened. And so things like this can actually just happen, because I honestly used to feel like something must be wrong. And when I started reading about miscarriage, I saw that some miscarriages that ever happen are not even your fault. Like, it can be chromosomal differences and different kind of things that is just not within your control, and it just happens. And I'm like, whoa. So it means that it's just God that is keeping the pregnancy at this point. It's not even within my power. And that's why when you go to the hospital, until when you get to certain weeks, they don't take you serious. It's almost like they want you to cross a particular stage in the pregnancy before they begin to say, oh yeah, you are really pregnant. those ones were just child play and all of that. And so that period within when you are honestly in the hand of God, you sometimes you will never feel pregnant, you just know that something's going on, you cannot see the bomb, nobody's taking you serious. That moment really can be fearful, and you can just have the fear of miscarriage, fear of complications, fear of what ifs. I go to pee, I'm checking my pants, I'm wiping to see that there is no stain, no strand of blood, oh Lord. It can be a lot, and your fears are really valid. I mean, some other people have fear of losing shape, fear of not regaining their body back, fear of just getting pregnant and just losing all your beautiful shape, and years after pregnancy you still have the bulgy belly, you still have swollen face, back aches and all of that. Some other people also have fear of being a bad or unavailable mother. I also had that fear at some point. I figured that I'm even somebody's baby in the first instance. Like, I'm a baby. Why is a baby like me being a mother to somebody? There were times where those thoughts came to my mind, like, can I even take care of myself? Why am I thinking of bringing somebody else into this world? Like, I can just wake up and I'm off. But then I spoke to a few of my friends that are already moms, and they told me that, see, when the child comes, you are going to, there's a natural motherhood instinct, there's a natural motherhood instinct that comes to you. You don't have to learn it anyway. You're just going to be a good mother. You're going to be a good mother to your child. And just the way a child is born and a child goes straight to the mother's breast and is sucking, who teaches the mother how to suck? Yes, you need to learn. You will read books, you'll be in different groups, you will learn some things, but there's also some motherly nature that comes to you even without you learning. So no, you're not going to be a bad mother, and if you have to take any decision that is good for your baby and yourself, you've taken the right decision. Whatever decision you take is the right decision for you. Maybe not for every other person, but for you. You thought it right and you made that decision. That's the best decision for you. Fear of not having enough to take care of the child, you understand? Because really, we are quick to just blame people and say, oh, you were expecting the child, you planned for the child, you called the child into the world, why don't you have money to take care of the child? Is it to actually, I used to also feel like that, because why would somebody be saying, I'm almost due, I have not bought things for my baby? Why? You should have planned this. It took you how many months to get to this point? But then, as I grew into that position, I realized that shit happens. I had a friend that they are both working, they're doing well, but at the point where when they started expecting, things became bad and all of that, they just needed the basics, and they were hustling for the basics, not even anything, just the essential, and things were just difficult at that point. So shit happens, things happen, no matter how well prepared you are, anything can just happen at that point. We not see something that will just be beyond us. So those fear of, how will I be able to take care of this child? Do I have enough? Things are getting expensive. Will I be able to afford to buy diaper? I can probably say, somebody was telling me that after meal is 12,000, and I'm looking at them like 12k, and it's not going to be for a month. You're probably need to buy like 2 or 3 cans, and you people are fine with it. I have people been coping. My salary is not even enough for me. How do I squeeze in a child? But the truth is that when we get to that stage, we will know how to squeeze it in, and we will be all right. Because everybody that has been doing it has been all right. So there are different kinds of fear. I can really sit down and mention different kinds of fear. And some of these fears are not even things that happen. Some of these things are fears that people projected on you. People started talking about labor and delivery and episiotomy, that's the court. And everybody just kept on saying, oh, you have to go through it. And I'm thinking to myself, why do I have to go through it? Like, why? I can choose what I want for myself and believe in it, because this pregnancy made me to realize that people just project their fears and insecurity on you, and they make you feel like there's a norm. I knew before I got pregnant, everybody said, oh, when you get pregnant, because I used to be those one of the people I used to hear people when they get pregnant, I'd be like, times 2, and all those things, just jokes. And then when I got pregnant, I realized that those jokes are actually not funny. Stop it. I've learned, and I wish someone told me then that I should stop it. I honestly would have stopped it, but I felt like it was just what everyone people were saying. I was always saying, but some people do not like it. So these things make people feel insecure about themselves or not good with themselves. So stop it if you are one of those people on this table. And people will say, well, when you get to that stage, you'll just be so ugly. You'll be unconcerned about a lot of things. You'll not be able to. But then I do not have the strength on some days I really don't have the strength to come up looking glammed up and all of that. Just wear a piece of clothes on my body and I'm fine. But either ways, I actually prioritize my health. Like, okay, yes, my nails are on and my face because of the shoot. But on a normal day, I fix my nails like way before this shoot. It's just like I made the shoot and I'm happy that I just made the shoot. I would not sit down for a full face glam, but at least I would go out of the house looking a little bit presentable and all of that. Even on days when I really do not feel like it, but on days when I get to and my boss is saying, you're looking so beautiful, you're looking radiant, and in my body I honestly don't feel like it, but I just try to just dress up and look good. So people that have always said that I'm going to look terrible, I'm not going to feel up to it, they're surprised now, and everybody else people come back to say, oh, you are doing well, you're so lucky. But then I've seen that over time. There are things that I have prayed and I have consciously affirmed and I have rejected. And so when people now come to me today to say that, oh, when labor is going to be painful, labor, I mean, I'm doing this video, I'm going to come back to say that I know that it's a process that you must go through, but I will not have it like the way every other person is having it. Mine is going to be a beautiful journey that I'm going to enjoy. It's going to be a beautiful journey that I'm going to enjoy. And that conversation is between me and God, not between me and any other person. So, firstly, I do not argue with people when people say these things because it's their opinion. It's based on what they experience, and I cannot argue their experience with them. But I choose to define my own experience, and I do not base my experience on any other person's experience, but on my journey with myself and God. And I really think that every woman needs to get to that stage where nobody will project their fear and insecurity on you, because everybody will give you options. Oh my God, the moment they find out you're pregnant, everybody comes with advice. A gazillion advice. I tell people that once my medical practitioner, my OBGYN says this is what I need to do, even my mother will need to learn, because she's not a doctor. Yes, she has raised children, but not as much as the OBGYN. OBGYN has seen women over time, different experiences, and she has she has said those things from experiences. I'm going to obey some of the things my mother has said, but then the first person that comes in contact is my motherly instinct, and then what my OBGYN is saying. And then I can now sift through conversations, sift through advices, see the one that looks good, and do not argue with them, but then just respectively let them know that I am mother enough for my child. Let me not digress, but I feel like there are a lot of fears that come into place, and one of the things I'm going to discuss with us is how to cope, how to alleviate those fears and anxiety that comes with pregnancy. Firstly, I'm going to tell you that fear is not good for yourself and the baby. Your mood does a lot or determines a lot in your pregnancy, so it's important that you understand that fear is not good for yourself and your baby. So this fear that you are having now is not good. 2, fear and anxiety can actually lead to prenatal depression, and prenatal depression is a lot. I like you to read about it. There's a depression that goes with you being pregnant. There's another one after you're pregnant, postpartum depression, and some people even it becomes psychotic cases. So you need to actually see that there is no good that comes from being afraid or anxious. But the first thing I'm going to let you know is that read up, get as much knowledge as you can get. Like I said, see, if you understand the process, it makes the process relatable. It makes it a little bit easier than when something is just vague and you're just going through it. Do you understand? If you have to go through the ocean, you have to trek into, like you have to walk on the water, but you understand that there is something I'm stepping on. Do you understand? Maybe, okay, if I walk this and this, I'm not going to sink. You'll be able to navigate through it. But when you just feel like, oh, this ocean, I'm going to walk around it, I'm going to walk on it, won't I fall, won't I sink? That's when you begin to accept those fears into your body. But if you understand the science that goes on in your body, then you will see that, okay, these are the things that I can do to alleviate it. So it's important that you read, gain knowledge. What kind of books are you reading? What kind of understanding are you not googling, not browsing everything that goes on in your body, but actually craving to understand the science behind pregnancy, the science behind each symptoms, the changes to expect in each phase. It helps you to alleviate your fear. Another thing is find yourself a community in this let me not 2023, because I know that years later people are seeking to watch this video, but in this time and era, it's important that you know that nothing is there. There is really no information you're looking for that you will not find. There is a community, a lot of communities for young women, for first-time moms, for a lot of things. Some of them are even free. Some of them are for affordable amounts. So it's not even very expensive. There are online antenatal groups, virtual groups that you can join, community that you can join that will help you to alleviate this fear. I was discussing one of my videos that I joined two. I have a lot of antenatal group, but knowledge sometimes can just be confused when everybody is saying different things. So I focus on two. Baby Mingo is my first, and I really like Baby Mingo because with Baby Mingo there are a lot of medical practitioners. So there are lactation consultants, anesthesiologists, midwives, OBGYN, there are general practitioners, pediatricians, different people, different medical practitioners with different experiences on that group. And some of them are not even practicing in Nigeria, some of them have practiced in Nigeria and they are abroad. Different wealth of experience. So when something is wrong, I can chat them up and I get medical advice. Sometimes my doctor says something, I'm not exactly convinced. I share my results with them. They look at it, say the same thing my doctor said, and it makes me feel a lot better. So that's why I like Baby Mingo, because of the 24 hours medical care for expertise. And there are also classes, different classes every Saturday that they teach different things that goes on in pregnancy, like what I have learned in pregnancy. When I teach other people, they're like, "Is this not your first pregnancy?" My hospice, they just look at me like, "Are you not a first time mom?" And I'm like, "Well, I learned from the best." So just connect to those communities. And then there's BirthSafe. With BirthSafe, BirthSafe was started by a medical practitioner, a medical doctor, but she's not readily available. You can chat her up and get knowledge, but then it's a lot. But why I like this one specifically is because of the community of women. So there are women in different trimesters, women that are also giving birth on this group chat. So when you come up with different things, sometimes people talk about their husband, people talk about sex, people talk about finances, people talk about their mother-in-law, people talk about different things, and people just share perspective. And it really just helps me. I see that, okay, maybe somebody wants to naturally induce, this person used pineapple, this person squatted, this person, it's a different wealth of knowledge and understanding, experiences. And it really just helps me to be equipped about a lot of things. So it's important that you get knowledge. If you have an understanding of what is going on in your body, you'll find out that fear is reduced. Fear is reduced. Another thing that I'm going to say is that you should journal. Journaling, oh my god, journaling helps. That's one of the reasons why I enjoy this YouTube video, because I'm beyond me speaking to people to learn. It's also helping me to pour out knowledge, and it's also helping me to like relieve whatever is going on in my mind or whatever I think about. Sometimes I pick up my phone, I just talk to my phone, I delete videos later on. Some other times I write down. I have this pregnancy affirmation journal. I wish I can have it. Even when I'm editing the video, I would snap it and post. I have this pregnancy affirmation journal that has different segments, different affirmations. It has a place where I can write my symptoms, I can write my notes, I can write what's going on in my body, and it kind of helps me to feel better. There are days when I really, my emotions are just everywhere, and sometimes I'm just crying, and I'm asking myself, why are you crying? Like, honestly, why are you crying? I don't know why I'm crying. I just write it down, and I feel better. So journaling really helps you to reduce or to cope with this fear. Next thing I'm going to say is speak to somebody. I've said it in previous videos, and I'm going to say it again. You really do not have any business getting pregnant if you cannot speak to anybody. Like, you should be able to have, like, if you want to keep the pregnancy, you can't want to keep pregnancy to yourself, you know. You need to be able to find somebody that you can speak with, and it's important. The moment you find that you are pregnant, if it is your mother, if it is your friend, just find somebody. I really would recommend somebody that just went through that journey. Maybe somebody that still has kids, or someone that is currently going through that journey. Personally, my friends, a lot of my friends, my closest friends, have not gotten to this stage that I have gotten to. So I do not have anybody in that space that I can actually discuss with. But then I have other friends that I am not exactly extremely close to, but I had to build that relationship because I need them at this point. And then now I have a lot of people that I can converse with that are already in this stage. And then also from the groups that I joined, I found somebody who is the same weeks with me, and we gel a lot. She's such a blessing to my life because she has made this journey. She has just made me found somebody that I can chat with and talk to in this journey, and it has made a lot of things easy for me. So having somebody that you can talk to, having someone unprovoked, I just start conversations with her. I've never met her before. We're both in Lagos, but I've never met her before. I've spoken to her over the phone thousands of times. We chat almost every day, and it's just been a wonderful journey. We just met on WhatsApp. I know that one day we're going to meet, but we're building a wonderful relationship, and it's really helping me, and I'm sure that this relationship is also helping us. So you need to have somebody that you can talk to, a supportive partner. A supportive partner is important. Sometimes your husband does not understand what is going on in your body. For me, because I have an husband that is very much present or involved, but still, sometimes he doesn't understand what is going on. Sometimes he's just saying sorry, and I am fed up with this story. I just want help. So shouting sorry. Look at the poor man. He doesn't understand what. No matter what I explain to him, he doesn't understand it. He doesn't get it, so there's nothing I can do to him. I just have to accept the story and move on. So it's important to have somebody that understands what, when you say you're having pelvic pain, the person knows what pelvic pain means, the person understands, the person can relate, it helps you a lot, and sometimes the person can also give you experienced responses. So you need to have those kind of people in your life. Another thing I'm going to say is affirmations. I said that when journaling, but you need to be able to speak daily affirmations into your life. It doesn't have to be when you wake up, it can just be at any point in time. Whichever way you're feeling down, just speak this pregnancy. My body is made for this. My body is prepared to do this. I am going to do the plenty women have done it in the past. Pregnancy affirmations are so important. Sometimes you can record videos, do TikTok videos, do a lot of videos that just help you to feel a lot better. Exercise also. Exercise is important. I know there are people who have high risk pregnancy and cannot do anything. They have to just stay in a particular place. But honestly, if you can, please do exercise. Speak to your OB/GYN before you start involving in exercises. But it's important that you are at least able to do a few exercises. Exercise also helps you to feel a lot better. It helps your mind to be better. Go out, go to work, engage with people, converse with people, mix up with people, dance, activities, swimming, walking, cycling, anything that you can do within your pace, within your own pace. Just do it to ensure that your body feels a lot better. Another thing is sleep. Relax. Try to get some sleep. Try to relax. I know people complain about not being able to sleep, but if on days when you cannot sleep, drop your phone. Maybe get a pregnancy pillow or get pillows around you that make you get comfortable. Get yourself in a comfortable place and pray about it. Because honestly, some of these pregnancy symptoms need prayer. Somebody will say, oh, this is that, this and this and this is what works for me. Another person will try it and it will not work for them. So some of these things also need prayer. Speak to your child. Come, baby. Listen to me. You're not going to stress me. You're going to make things easy for me. And they will cooperate with you because they are hearing you. They will cooperate with you. Most importantly, I'm going to say pray. If you're dealing with fear, pray about it. Pray to God about it. There's really nothing God cannot do. Speak to a medical practitioner if you need to, so that you don't slip into prenatal depression. Speak to, if you cannot, don't find anybody trusted around you, or you don't like the responses you're getting, speak to your medical practitioner. So they can see what other activities you can do to ensure that you are alleviated. But the most important, I'd like to say that do not let people project their fear or insecurities on you. Some of the things that also cause fear, things that people have said, things that you have experienced, their journey is their journey. Your journey is your journey. Your journey is different. Oh, everybody that goes through, every first time mom will need to have episiotomy and tear, and you're scared. It's not everybody. Yes, a lot of people will do. But why can't you also believe that your journey is going to be different? Why can't you believe that your journey is going to be different? If you're not financially capable, you feel like, oh, you're not going to be financially capable to take care of this child. What if God sent a miracle tomorrow? What if the child is born on a day that maybe the hospital is declaring scholarships, or they give you something? So just believe in God and just know that your journey is different. Your journey is different. Whatever the case may be, your journey is different. And I pray that God will be your combined strength in Jesus' name. I'm here to have a conversation with you. If you want to have a conversation with me, please reach me on Instagram. Drop your comments. I'll read with you. And if there's anything that I have not said off the top of my head, I'm running out of breath and I just feel like I need to end this video now, honestly. But then if there's anything that I've not covered or something that you want me to elaborate on, just drop it in the comment section. I will be more than willing to do it. So the next time you watch me or you listen to me, remain blessed. I love you all. Bye.